Scenes of destruction in Kentucky, Tennessee, and beyond. Hard to fully put into words to capture on camera.
So it wasn't until a couple days later when I did a delivery to a shelter in Mayfield that it was very eye-opening. Every building is destroyed. There's bricks all over the place. There's piles of debris. There's houses that are flattened, walls that are caved in. It's just unreal amount of damage.
Alan Underkoffler, a volunteer with the Red Cross from Corvallis, is helping gather supplies and get them to those with the greatest need after the deadly tornadoes. He stepped into this particular role about a year ago, moved by the actions of people in this community aiding his own.
Ironically, when we had our Oregon fires, some of the first volunteers from the Red Cross that came in were from Kentucky and Tennessee. So it's almost like we're reciprocating back to them.
Just knowing how much help was needed is really what drew me to it.
Mark Brooks founded his nonprofit Cascade Relief Team following the 2020 fires in places like Otis and Blue River. For the last 15 months, they've focused their efforts in Oregon to help with long-term recovery. But this devastation struck a chord.
With this, it looked like, with the sheer magnitude, the 200 miles plus that this covered, that you could have every nonprofit in the world there, and there still wouldn't be enough hands on deck.
He and his volunteers arrived in Kentucky last week, finding opportunities to assist in Dawson Springs.
We've seen destruction from fires, but hadn't seen this in this situation. So it's definitely a lot to take in. What we did and where we found ourselves just kind of falling into is actually working at the resource center.
While only there for a short time this time around, Brooks and his team saw glimmers of light and of hope as they tried to help the people in this community get back on their feet.
The term I use for it is beauty in the midst of devastation. A volunteer who worked for us said it that way. Halsey said, "There's beauty in the midst of devastation." That's the only way you could ever put that into words.
The Cascade Relief Team is back in Oregon, but Brooks tells me they're planning to deploy again in January with about 20 team members. He also thanked Oregonians for all of their help, without which his work wouldn't be possible.
Alma, thanks so much.